Hello, hello, hello. Day 5. I have a lot of things planned. If the kids sleep, let's see, for today. But before I really start, I thought the best thing is to get my my Twitch stream set up a little bit improved because it's never gonna happen if I'm not gonna do it during the Twitch stream. So the first thing that I wanted to do is improve a little bit the layout of this Ship It October thing because yeah, it's not an optimal layout to actually stream. And so let me see there's only a part of my screen there. So what I actually thought is that I will put that a little bit, I will make that smaller, and then also there's a chat box, right? I will make that a little bit smaller. I think it doesn't have to be that high. So what should be the height? Maybe 500 as well, so it's square. Does that look okay? It could actually be smaller, right? So it could be 300 or something. 300 would be fine. I think that's okay. So let's do it that way, and then we put it over here, something like that, right? Let me see. We have to completely rearrange the whole thing. I think it's just not working really well. Let me think how I'm gonna do that. But before we do that, let's say that I'm actually online on Twitch again, and we have to make our status update, right? So let's see. Where is that? Ship It October, day 3, day 4, day 5, right? Day 5 sounds really like it's super at the beginning, but today I looked into the woman, how is it actually called? I don't know, woman Ship It challenge or whatnot, and it's 17%, and I was like, wow, oh my god, I'm screwed. Day 5. Today, oh my god, today was fantastic. I got a first super early adopter. I got first super early adopter, and I'm super excited about this. Now I'm online on Twitch again. Twitch. The later it is, the more problems I have with typing. Now I'm online on Twitch again, reflecting on the day, and also describing the tool for the first time. So, and then I have to copy this one here. I don't know if this will, yeah, it will work. Okay. Today was fantastic. I got a first super early adopter, and I'm very excited about this. Now I'm online on Twitch again, reflecting on the day and also describing the tool for the first time. Tweet. Okay, so that's done. And then let's see my Twitch thing. You know, I have to pop out my, let's mute myself and then pop out. Now you see my whole screwed up process here. Stream manager. Yeah. Pop out. I don't even know if somebody said something to me before. So, okay, Streamlabs. There's also, Rich, you're here. Nerendev, hi, hello, good morning. So I'm gonna put that over here. In the, yeah, my laptop is full of things that have hundreds of different tabs open. I'm sorry for that. Let's close a little bit some of them so that I can actually focus on something else. And today I thought that we are describing the tool that I'm building a little bit. And yeah, I have to tell you also about my my early adopter. I'm doing really good. The home construction, yeah, it's going great. Have you seen I actually shared a picture. I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. I shared a picture of I have like a heating place now. I have to show you because I'm quite proud of that thingy. Here it goes. It actually looks already better, but this was already a good state, right? So you can see, well, we're having a lot of progress inside, and yeah, that makes me really happy. So, well, I get very easily distracted. So let's go back. And one of the worst things for my distraction is that if I have too many things open. So let's close this. And then let's close that one. So there were a couple of things that I wanted to do today. I wanted to describe the tool for the first time because I went to this Woman Make challenge that I'm a part of. That's the reason why I'm streaming. And I looked at it and it says like day 5, and I'm like, day 5. And I look at it, it says like 17%. I'm like, what? And I haven't given my name my project any name, neither have I described it. So I started to do that, and I thought, well, why not do it on the stream, because it was already quite late. So what my project, right? So there are those 3 planks, the name of my project, the description, and the URL. And it's really early, but I thought let's put some name, right? It's like 70% in. I thought like day 5, I don't need a name, I don't need a description, but 17%, we need a name, we need a description. Actually, I bought this domain quite time ago, Codalytics, so I will just use it. I don't think this will be the name for the tool, but I thought, well, actually before I went on the stream, I was on Namecheap already looking which new domains I could buy, but that's probably not the best. So it will be, so right now we call it just Codalytics, and it's a code review assessment. I don't know if you should call it tool. Name of your project, code review assessment tool. It's not very nice. So if you have a good idea on what I could call it, so that it's a little bit more nicer, then that would be cool. And so I want to give it a short description and then put in the URL to my project. So a tool, it's a tool, short description, it's a tool. A tool, or Codalytics, right, helps you. Codera. Now I'm on Namecheap again, right? I should not buy anything here, but let's have a look. Codera. Probably taken. It's good. Codera codes. I don't like the codes domain so much. I would like to have .com, of course. Oh, this is not a dot. Taken since 1997. AI, then we have dev, right? We could have a dev domain, I think would be okay. I don't know. Well, we will come up with something. A friend of mine actually said KC, and I really like that. KC, but it's also taken. So the tool isn't gonna be called KC. But yeah, don't let us get too distracted about the name. Let's describe the tool. Where was I? Here. Codalytics helps you understand your company's Codera. Can I register Codera? Invalid. Taken. Codera.com taken. Codalytics helps you understand your company's code review processes and practices. Codalytics helps you understand the code review processes and practices of your engineering teams. It helps identify bottlenecks, problems and problems. Hey Narendev, thank you so much for your suggestion, and thanks for being on my stream, and have a good night. It's really late for you. It helps identify bottlenecks and problems, as well as to highlight what is going well. Okay, this isn't really good. What is going well, but sort of this is in a nutshell. And so I probably have to write that 300 times, and then I have a catchy copy, right? Codalytics helps you understand the code review processes and practices of your engineering team. It helps identify bottlenecks and problems, as well as to highlight what is going well. It should be actionable, right? So the tool should provide also not only highlight something, but also do something actionable. So what would that be? How could we phrase that, right? Codalytics helps understand the code review processes and practices of your engineering teams. It helps identify bottlenecks and problems, and as well as and highlights what is going on. So it basically provides a scorecard. Well, yeah, maybe. Let me Google what scorecards are completely. Scorecards. Definition. A card, a sheet, or book in which scores are entered. You mean like... I don't want to reduce it actually to just scorecards, I guess. So how I understand scorecards is in a very narrow definition. That's why I'm Googling. Oh, this is the wrong thing. But I hate that my whole Google is always in German. There we go. Definition. So, chickpea surprise. How do you understand the scorecard? I mean, maybe it's a good description. But I felt like a scorecard is really, it was just aggregate data, and then you get a score, good or bad or something like that. I would like the tool to be much more interactive, much more informative, and also more actionable as a scorecard. So, right, you're not just getting you're doing good or you're doing bad, but you also understand. So it's more or less a tool. I envision this as a tool that helps you really dig deep and understand the engineering practices, right? So you get some knowledge out of it, but also some knowledge that really helps you to do something with that, right? So a scorecard for me would be, it tells you that your code review processes are too slow. But maybe my definition of scorecard is too narrow. I don't know. It helps you identify bottlenecks and problems, and highlights, and also highlights what's going. And this is not good. And also highlights what is going well through interactive. Oh, it's too short. we cannot write a lot about our tool here. helps you understand the code review process and practice of your engineering teams. It helps you identify bottlenecks and problems and also highlights what is going well. Well, it has to be short and sweet apparently for this one. So yeah, we don't have a link yet. We just give my link to my code review workshops, but I should do one. AwesomeCodeReviews.com. Update, and let's see how that looks. I don't even know where the see all project. So now I have a project with a name and a very short Codalytics code review assessment tool. Codalytics helps your team understand the code review process and practice of engineering. It helps identify bottlenecks and problems, also highlight what's going well. Not the best copy, but a copy. What's that? A website to collect resources to help young developers progress in their career. Women on Rails, okay. Wistmind. I'm building an education website to host to and resources for college students. An ebook that will hopefully save hundreds of hours of research and headaches as I distill my past year of flopping around with frustration figuring out how finances for freelancers works. That sounds interesting. A directory of live hangout grouped by date and interest. Interesting. Having a blog as creative outlet since I haven't had one. Okay. Mentorship program for Italian founders. A collection of public notes. An online course to teach Squarespace designers how to build advanced forms. A lot of different projects. Okay, so let's think what we are going to do on this stream. I actually was thinking of providing more descriptions, understanding a little bit better. Maybe if you have been on my previous calls or Twitch sessions, I was thinking about what is this persona that we are talking about, and apparently in this very short project thing we are not gonna do that, but let's have that in like Word, for example, or let's do it in MD. No, okay, that's fine. And so let's do that again, right? So like we have a project description, but then we also have like the optimal user, right? Customer. Let's call it customer, because at the end of the day, I would like to have customers, not users. Project description, optimal customer. Project description. And actually, project description I think is really poor. It should be a problem description, right? Problem description or solution description or something like that, right? So what is this actually helping solve? So maybe let's do that from the perspective of the customer, right? So problem statement, right? Problem statement. Thank you. Problem statement. So what is our customer? Who is that? What problems do they face? And what's the solution, right? Solution. So the optimal customer. So how I envisioned it, it's either the optimal customer is actually an engineering manager. It's not an executive, I thought. Engineering manager wants to improve the rigor and performance of their engineering teams, right? They understand individual metrics. I'm not calling it only individual, but individual metrics can be dangerous, problematic, but also fully grasp the power of data-driven engineering. I don't know if this person even exists, but that's how I team metrics. Yeah, team metrics are really good, I think. They are more interested in team metrics, yeah. Through team metrics. Maybe let's put it here, through team metrics. They understand that especially individual metrics can be dangerous and probably fully grasp power of data engineering. So the problem statement is that they want to have. So I think that they have an understanding of different teams, right? So let's imagine this person has several teams, right? So is in charge of several teams, right? So it's not only one team that they have to understand, but they are in charge of several teams, and they see that they have different engineering rigor or performances. They have different practices. And so they have more or less, they cannot completely compare because it's like comparing pears and apples. But they still have this problem that they want to assess on a more objective way, a little bit how it's going. That's what I was envisioning, right? So they want to assess and improve the code review practices. And I think that especially what they want to do is they want to increase or decrease increase speed and decrease turnaround times, right? They want to decrease turnaround times, want to increase feedback quality, want to increase knowledge sharing, want to increase code quality, and want to at least detect conflicts, something like this. I mean, this is the ideal world, right? So if the solution could actually solve that, or some of them, I think that would be really cool. Okay, this is very early. Code review assessment. Just, we don't give it a fancy name, right? This is what it's called right now. Let me see where I'm gonna, wanted to save it actually somewhere. Let's see. Let's put it directly where the code belongs, right? So here. Okay. Well, that's it. I don't want to overdo it, but just I want also to write a little bit down and then iterate over that. And let's just copy our description that we wrote here to save time. And then that's it. And so what I wanted to tell you again, actually today, I forgot a little bit about it, is that I have the first early adopter, which makes me really, really happy. So I have a person that's interested in my code review assessment and that are facing exactly the problem and that are very, very close to this optimal customer that I just described, right? Yeah, there are some nice things, right? And this is exactly what I did at Microsoft for many years and what I did in my PhD as well. So I'm really excited also to get back to crunching some numbers, making some metrics, making some dashboards, making some visualization of the data and things like that. I really miss that. So the solution is still a little bit questionable. I have some ideas there, but well, I was meeting with this person and yeah, it turns out that they are very, very close to my optimal customer, and they are willing to work with me, and that I provide them with some insights into their data, and they will give me some feedback on how useful it is and if it's helpful for them. And I think if if I manage to make something useful for them, I think this could be something that's then useful for others. So I'm really excited that this will work out. So actually, I think this is it for today. I always try to keep my streams short. I think, how long was this? Oh, 25 minutes, actually a longer stream than I normally do. So yeah, thank you so much for being on my stream today again, especially Rich, because you're here every day. That makes me very happy. And maybe tomorrow I will try. I will do another stream and tell you what changed. This 17% thing freaks me a little bit out. I feel like day 5 is nothing, but if you only have 30 days, right? It's actually quite a bit. Anyway, enjoy your evening and talk to you soon. Bye bye.